the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's play ball on this beautiful evening.
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Another beautiful night on a beautiful campus on a beautiful lake. We're talking about D'Arbonne Woods Charter School. We're talking about this very day, spring-like day. We do need rain. Not going to get it tonight. We're going to get some baseball tonight, and the weekend's going to be wonderful as well. And the Lake D'Arbonne State Park. Tonight, it's your D'Arbonne Woods Charter School Timberwolves, and they are going to be hosting reigning state champions, Sterlington Panthers. They won the state championship last year. State runner-ups, formidable club tonight. And leading off will be Miller Sheets for head coach Mark Sims, Sterlington Panthers. Trey Birch, the first baseman, batting second. Devin Downs, third baseman. Corbin Peacock around in right field will bat fourth. Austin Hill, the center fielder, batting fifth. Kaysen Huggins, left fielder, steps up in the sixth slot. J. Rob Breen, the pitcher for the night for head coach Mark Sims. Designated hitter Kristen Matt. And then the second baseman, Brady Bellinger. On the hill for D'Arbonne Woods Timberwolves, it is going to be Cross Albritton. Battery mate behind Dalton Albritton. Little family affair going tonight. This one rounded up over to first base, Grant Albritton. So three Albrittons in the infield. Moss Kennedy at second, Bradley Thrash at third defensively, Derby Hansen, and Derby is the shortstop. Thorne Stripling, left field, Ethan Thrash, center field, Jericho Atkins around in right. We're getting ready to get underway. Lead off, Miller Sheets, left-handed batter. Base hit to right out of the chute. Sheets. I got to be careful tonight, don't I? Lines a single to right field to lead it off here in the top of the first. Cross Albritton on the mound. And that's going to bring up the right-handed first baseman, Trey Birch. I'm sure he played football. Gosh, he's huge. Squares to bunt. Beautiful bunt on the right side. Well played there by Albritton. Over to Albritton. Sacrifice success. That's where you compliment everybody all around, from the offense to the defense. Cross Albritton, excellent job. Devin Downs, the third baseman, he steps in. Runner in scoring position, Miller Sheets. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Boom to left field. Is it going to drop? Nope, right into the glove of Thorne Stripling. Throws to second. So a line out played very well by Thorne Stripling, the left fielder, for the second out. That's going to bring up the cleanup batter, Corbin Peacock. Peacock, the right fielder. Sterlington with a record of 17-4. Looks at a called strike one. Panthers have been coming up swinging at the first pitch, putting some good artificial wood on the ball. What do you say now? Good metal on the ball? Ground ball foul. So Peacock has the count in the pitcher's favor. Cross Albritton. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch high. So Cross, he wastes one upstairs officially. Well, I guess officially yesterday it was opening day for Major League Baseball. Raymond Roberts, if you're listening. Yeah, the Yankees won. Sorry about that. Raymond doesn't like the Yankees. Pitch. High again, so that's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But for the rest of the leagues, today officially opening day. On the Major League side, already Sterlington has played over 20 games with a record of 17-4. Ground ball to the left side. That's going to get past Derby Hansen, being allowed to go home, and the throw home not in time as Sheets scores on a single by Peacock, who will get down to second base with the throw coming home. That's going to bring up the center fielder, Austin Hill. First blood drawn by the Panthers. Pop to the right side out. We're in the top of the first if you are just joining us. Panthers seem like they're seeing the ball well. Again, this is a stellar club, as most Panthers, Sterlington Panthers sports are. Hill, 1 ball, 1 strike. Make it 2-1. Is going to get past Dalton and down to third. Will scoot the Peacock, the right fielder, on the wild pitch. Wild pitch. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Albritton fouls it off to the right side. The wind, it's in the hitter's favor, man. When I pulled into the ballpark this afternoon, blowing straight out center field. A little velocity. Full count. And air under it. We could see a home run fest. Runner at third. Top of the first, just underway. 1-0, 2 outs. On Austin Hill, center fielder. Number 5 in the order. Walked him. So that's going to put a couple of Panthers at the corners with 2 out. And the left fielder, Kaysen Huggins. Huggins steps up. Huggins looking down, third base coach and head coach Mark Sims. Oh, that could be Ben Sheets. It's big enough to be. All right, so now Cross having a little bit of difficulty finding the zone. Got ahead of Peacock and then lost him as he singled on a 2-2 pitch. Austin Hill aboard on a free pass. And Huggins looks at a ball. So Albritton trying to get out of some trouble. Now he's got the guy by the first and third. We got an interesting dilemma here going. Throwing to third to get the runner, and then, all right, so talk about a slow roll. That's a slow steal. As Austin Hill just tiptoed off the bag, and then Cross didn't know what to do, or he ran toward him, and which is what you want to do. And then they tried to get the runner at third. As to right center field, is it going to get in the gap, giving chase? Nicely done by Ethan Thrash. Lays out and saves the inning with minimal damage, leaving 2 Panthers on. Ethan Thrash, in his full high gear, high octane, runs that one down. And 1/2 inning in the books. Bottom of the first we go. Doesn't it always seem to go when I was going to start quoting a Joni Mitchell, don't it always seem to go, you don't know what, no. Doesn't it always seem to go, the person that makes a stellar out for the last out leads off, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Ethan Thrash chased down a pitch from J-Rob Breen for the third out, and is going to lead it off here for head coach Joey Lee. So it's going to be Ethan Thrash leading off, Bradley Thrash up second, Derby Hansen batting third. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jericho Atkins. Number 5 will be 21, Thorne Stripling, the left fielder, batting sixth. Dalton Albritton, the catcher. 7th, the designated hitter, Cisco Martinez, batting 8th, the first baseman. Number 13, Grant Albritton. And Moss Kennedy will bat 9th, the second baseman. Got a breeze blowing, as mentioned. On the mound, J-Rob Breen. Big right-handed pitcher behind the plate. Connor Justice for the Panthers. Around at first, Trey Birch, Brady Bellinger, the second baseman. Devin Downs, the third baseman. And Miller Sheets, the shortstop. Around and left, left fielder, Kason Huggins. Center fielder, Austin Hill. And the right fielder, Corbin Peacock. 17-4 the record for Sterlington Panthers. Bottom of the first, Darbone Woods trailing 1-0. So Ethan's going to lead it off. Let's see what he can do and follow up that great rundown to end the first half of the first inning. Fouls it into the screen. All right. I see what it did to the camera. We'll get to that a little bit later. That is pop foul out of the park. So no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Got him looking. Catching the outside part of the plate, J-Rob Breen rings up his first strikeout. Ethan goes down looking. He's going to bring up the third baseman. First pitch, he looks, he pops it sky high. Center fielder, Austin Hill, he gets under it, he takes it, calls off the right fielder, Corbin Peacock, for out number 2. So Bradley Thrash on one pitch records the second out here in the bottom of the first inning. The shortstop, Derby Hansen, with Atkins on deck. Breen fastball low and away. Darbone Woods record, 9 wins, 11 losses. Ground ball to the right side, does it get through? And if Bellinger can't get a glove, well, he got a glove on it, and he didn't hold on to the ball, so we got to give him an E.
Texas brings up number 44, Jericho Atkins.
Tough play, but at the same time, he got his glove on him, and when he was trying to pull it up to get it to his throwing hand, it stayed on the ground. And it's a 2-out error. Derby Hansen aboard, Atkins to the plate. So big right-handed batter against a big right-handed pitcher. Throw to first, not in time. Gets Hansen back with a little bit of dirt on him. All natural field here at D'Arbonne Woods. Throwing back over to first. Birch, the first baseman, holding him on. Thorne Stripling on deck. That's popped foul. Is it playable just over the screen? So Hansen's aboard with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Jericho Atkins, cleanup slot, throw back over to first. So Hansen distracting J-Rob Breen. Hopefully to serve up a nice pitch for Atkins. Low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the first. Sterlington leads 1-0. Manufactured a run in the top of the first. In there for a called strike. Placed nicely there by J-Rob Breen over the outside part of the plate for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner going. And Atkins fights it off. Fouls it into the screen. Count stays the same, 1-2. So Breen from the stretch. Hansen takes his lead off first. Pitch comes home. That's fouled off the plate and then off his foot. Or vice versa and vice versa. Either way, a little grimacing. Jericho, right fielder, batting the cleanup, wearing number 44, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 aboard. Good eye. Looks at a pitch low. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside and low, runner going, throw to second, not in time, and gets away from Miller Sheets. So Hansen swipes the bag, puts himself in scoring position as Atkins looked at an inside pitch. Good eye on his part. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Thorne Stripling on deck. Good eye walk. So Atkins gets aboard on the free pass from Breen. That's going to put 2 Wolves aboard here in the bottom of the first with 2 outs. Opportunity for Stripling to tie it up. Hansen at second. Right-handed batter. Low. Ball 1. So Breen got the first 2, the Thrash brothers, out rather easily. Strikeout looking to Ethan, 1 pitch pop-up to Bradley, but now finds himself in some trouble. Hansen draws his attention, dives back to second. Sheets, the shortstop. Ground ball to the third baseman. He's going to take it himself, Devin Downs. The wise decision A ground out to the third baseman ends the home half of the fifth. Check it first. D'Arbonne Woods, they lead 2 on 1 hit. 1 inning in the books. 1-0 Sterlington. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Godley here with you. Well, looks like a couple of clouds are coming in a little bit early. No complaints, no rain clouds, although we need them. Not going to happen for this weekend. Bottom, check that. Top of the second we go. Batting in the leadoff slot, number 8 designated hitter, Christian Matt. Squares to bunt, looks at a pitch. High, ball 1. Cross Albritton finds himself trailing by 1. Back-to-back pitches out of the strike zone. Pitch. Curveball is low. Now, hang on a second. I could be totally out of my... Let me look at the lineup here. Yeah, Cross Albritton I have is pitching on the lineup card, but that could look. Is that number 9? It is. Walked him. I got to find out who our pitcher is. Forgive me on this one. Number 8. Dakota Jordan. But as I'm looking at it, so Jordan's on the mound, but on the lineup card I have Cross Albritton. So. I'll take that one. Forgive me on that. So Jordan throws a leadoff walk. Squaring to bunts. Is Christian Matt. So Higgins aboard at first. Looks at a called strike. This is Matt. Christian Matt batting in the 8th slot. And he does bunt. A nice one. Fielded there by Albritton. Pounces out quick. Nicely done. By Dalton Albritton. Sacrifice down to second. And that brings up Brady Bellinger, the second baseman. Runner at second, 1 out. Top of the second, squares to bunt. Nicely down to third base. That is fielded by Thrash. Over to first. A nice artistic play right there from Thrash to Albritton. On the fielder's choice, we got 2 outs now. And top of the order. Miller Sheets. Runner at third, J-Rob Breen. Or I should say a runner in for him, Cade Hollingsworth. Pitch is high. So Jordan on the mound. I'm looking at the lineup card, but either way, Joey Lee's the head coach. I am not. Jordan pitch low. Sheets singled in the first, came around to score the lone run here. 1-0 Panthers. Ground ball foul. First base dugout side, which is the home of the Panthers, visiting Panthers. Cloud cover rolling in. Sheets, left-handed batter, 2 balls, no strikes. Jordan. That one is popped to the sky high, right side, and Jordan calls for it himself and gets it. Nicely done. Pop out to the pitcher, Jordan. Bottom of the second we go with the Timberwolves trailing by 1-0. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second inning we head. I am Rick Godley, and Darbone Woods trails by a score of 1-0. Thank you all so much for spending some time with us here on a beautiful night, Thursday night, as we're wrapping up the month of March. Leading off for head coach Joey Lee, it's going to be Dalton Albritton, Cisco Martinez, and Grant Albritton to face J-Rob Breen, pitcher for Sterlington. Albritton looks at one inside, ball 1. And that one to left field is going to drop, and it does for extra bases. Rolls to the wall, and Kaysen Huggins fields it, throws it back in. Leadoff double.
Leadoff double by the catcher, number 33, Dalton Albritton.
So Albritton's aboard. Cisco Martinez. Last time you and I were together, it was the frigid Monday night baseball game that Cisco managed to knock a snowball over the wall, out and right. Let's see if he can't do it this afternoon against J-Rob Breen. Leadoff double, bottom of the second. Sterlington leads 1-0. Ground ball to the right side. It's going to be fielded by Brady Bellinger, up over to first. Ground out, fielder's choice, as good as a sacrifice. Gets the tying run for Darbone Woods down at third. First baseman Grant Albritton, he's going to step up. Darbone Woods, there's the runner down at third, Dalton Albritton. Grant looks at a pitch high. 1 out, 1 aboard. And a wasp circling my head. Could be a bee. Ground ball to the left side. Trey Birch with Devin Downs. He gets it up over to first in time. as Downs had to check the runner back. Albritton faked him out. So a ground out. Third to first for the second out. Moss Kennedy batting out of the ninth slot. Pitch. Swings at a curveball. Blocked there by Justice, the catcher. No balls, one strike. Top of the order on deck, 2 outs. Tying run at third. 90 feet down the line. That's popped to center field straight at, though, Austin Hill. He backpedals a little bit. So the leadoff double by Dustin Albritton goes all for naught, as we got 2 innings now in the books here on the campus of D'Arbonne Woods Charter School between Sterlington, who leads by a score 1-0.
Albritton Service Center in Farmerville is under new ownership. The same amazing service, but now proudly owned by Robert Smith. Oil changes, tires, alignment, and brakes. Tune-ups and AC repair. You'll find the same awesome maintenance and repair that you've come to expect over the past 30-plus years at Albritton Service Center, now under new ownership. Go by and check out the improvements and shake hands with Robert Smith and his staff at Albritton Service Center on Industrial Drive, right off Highway 15 in Farmerville.
Is your car ready to tackle driving this year? BD Oil Change can help. Hi, this is Lynn Malone. Every Chevron Haviland oil change at Speedy includes our signature 17-point inspection to catch small issues before they become big problems. We'll check fluids, filters, and tires while you wait. No appointment needed. Plus, students, seniors, and military members always save with our local discounts. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Visit us today at 315 North Service Road East in Ruston.
What's the score, boys? What did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League baseball today?
Well, the score is 1-0. Good evening. I'm Rick Godley. Welcome in, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. Cindy, hello. Kate, hello. Who else? Jordan and Tama. Welcome in. We're heading into the top of the third inning between D'Arbonne Woods Timberwolves and the visiting. What is that? Not Highway 4. Highway 4. That's the one in Jonesboro. I'll be down there at Caney Lake on Saturday. Whatever. You know the highway I'm talking about. You're all shouting at your phones right now. Sterling Panthers, 20 miles, 30 miles? Rick, call the game. Leadoff batter is Trey Birch. Trey batting out of the second slot. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 in the batting order to face Dakota Jordan. Jordan with 29 pitches on the night. Mighty swing. Came up empty. A little bit of golfing on that one. Either way, the wind is dying down a little bit, but when I got here, it was straight out center field. So anything launched has a great chance. Pitch low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff batter, top of the third. Timberwolves trail 1-0. Ground ball, slow roller, and this is going to be Bradley Thrash. Nice throw, but it gets by. Grant Albritton wasn't on the line. Doesn't get far enough. So Thrash got to it. Errant throw to first. Unofficially, I will give it to Bradley. Could be Grant. You all can figure that out later. Either way, runner aboard. Leadoff runner, Devin Downs, third baseman. He flied out to right. Looks at a pitch inside, ball 1. Jordan on 32 pitches so far. We're in the top of the third. Pitch is high. Nice little crowd, obviously. The baseball faithful follow their teams, and that's a good thing. Curveball in there. Called strike. Good pitch from Dakota. So 2 balls, 1 strike on the second man up here in the top of the third. Welcome in Joey and Joyce. wherever you may be watching. However, foul ball. That's some good news. Where's Donna? Do you want to post up there? I think the powerlifting team for the girls, I don't want to say took state, but I think they took state. The boys, they didn't place, but they had some good showing from some of the lifters. So if you want to see Athletic Director Josh Barham do some. Runner's going. Steps off the mound. Dakota, now they got him caught in a rundown. This is Moss Kennedy and Grant Albritton. Throw over to Albritton. Does he tag him? He got him. So Birch is picked off. Jordan to Kennedy. Kennedy ran him down, and Albritton, Grant, tagged him out. So now we have one out. Yeah, Josh Albritton, vertical leap. I don't know. He may have pulled a hamstring on that one. Watch his celebration when Lila Jordan sets her state record. Ground ball to the left side. Derby backhands it up and over, way over. And he threw that nowhere even close. So Derby had a great defensive backhand, but just way overthrowed Grant Albritton. So that's back-to-back errors on the left side here for the Timberwolves. You don't want to make mistakes against the state champions, the reigning state champions, Sterlington Panthers, and then state runner-up the year before. Pitch, slow roller, back to Jordan. He's got to go to first, and he, too, airmails that thing way over the head of Grant Albritton. There's some bad yipping going on here. What in the world? So Downs scores all the way from first down to second on the errant throw, Corbin Peacock. So we got 3 errors in a row. Somebody get the holy water out. Austin Hill batting in the 5th slot, center fielder with a runner at second, 1 out, bunt to the left side. And that's going to go into no man's land. Nice fake by Bradley Thrash, but it doesn't work. So a hit that was supposed to be a sacrifice, but he pushed it right where Yogi Berra said to do it. Hit him where it ain't. Hit him where they ain't. Where it ain't. All right, so the wind is now blowing, favoring the right-handed batter. It's blowing center field to right. 2 Panthers on. They're on the corners. Squares to bunt. Backs off. Looks at a ball. This is Kason Huggins. Huggins 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Top of the 3rd. 1-0. Panthers threatening with 1 out. And 3 consecutive errors by the Wolves. Inside and low. 2 balls, no strikes. Dakota gets the sign from the stretch. Squares to bunt. Backs off. Called strike. So Huggins squared. Didn't offer and took it for a called strike. From the home plate, umpire 2 balls, 1 strike. J-Rob Breen, the pitcher, on deck. Curveball low, blocked there by Albritton. 3 balls, 1 strike. Buddy Ball will be Saturday morning in Ruston. Buddy Ball is for all, so if you know somebody or you may have a special needs child, bring them. They come and play free. 10 smaller players play at 10. Bigger players play at 11 pitch high. Now he's got himself in a bit of a Sterlington Panther jam. Walking the bases loaded. Buddy Ball Ruston. It's on Buddy Ball Field, and I live stream those games as well. All right, so bases loaded for the pitcher, J-Rob Breen, with 1 out, top of the 3rd. 44 pitches, make that number 45, happens to be strike 1. Right-handed batter getting the call on the mound from Mark Sims. Also plays behind the plate. Left center field's got air, is going deep, going back though is Ethan Thrash. He gets it, 1 run comes in. So Thrash runs it down, but it's a sacrifice from J-Rob for the second run for the Panthers. Now there's 2 outs, however, 2 runners scoring position for the Panthers. For the designated hitter, Christian Matt. Ground ball, third base side, foul. Hill at third. Huggins at second. High. Jordan's been struggling. A lot of high pitches. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two runs here in the top of the third. Brings it 3-0. Panthers. Tina, Jolie, welcome in. I'll be doing those 2 games Monday. D'Arborn Woods softball, Monday night and Tuesday night. That one is to left, that one is foul. Looking forward to those 2 games. I think one of them is Calvary. I don't have it in front of me. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 aboard, and they're in scoring position. Hill at third, Huggins at second. Matt fighting off Dakota Jordan. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He check swung at that. Curveball was going to be high and out of the zone, so I'm not sure if he was checking, trying to get out of the way. Count stays the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch, hit him right above the left ankle. That could have hurt. Maybe he got more muscle than bone. So Donna just texted in about the lifting cast, and she said D'Arborn Woods is showing. I'll go fetch that. Maybe some of you are watching both. All right, dangerous situation here. We got the bases loaded. 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's going to get by Albritton, racing home. Funky slide if there ever was one. Austin Hill, that one could have twisted an ankle in a bad way. Either way, the pass ball by Albritton advances the runners. Gets another run aboard for the Panthers. Bellinger batting out of the nice slot. Top of the third inning. Ground ball to the right side. Kennedy. Nope, this is Albritton. He's going to take it. Throw to Albritton, who's covering. Nice defensive play there by Albritton and Jordan to end the bloodletting here in the third. They do pick up 3. Sterlington does. 2.5 innings in the books. They lead by a score of 4-0.
Is your car ready to tackle driving this year? BD Oil Change can help. Hi, this is Lynn Malone. Every Chevron Haviland oil change at Speedy includes our signature 17-point inspection to catch small issues before they become big problems. We'll check fluids, filters, and tires while you wait. No appointment needed. Plus, students, seniors, and military members always save with our local discounts. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Visit us today at 315 North Service Road East in Ruston.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Score, boys, what did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League baseball today?
I'll tell you the score is 4-0 as we are heading into the bottom of the third. Darbone Woods reading the text from Donna Barham. Darbone Woods, it says the lifting cast is showing. Not really sure what that means, but it says Darbone DW 105. Pope somebody. I'm not sure which Pope came in second, but Pope second with 95. Waiting to hear from a mama. So these are, unofficial returns, but it sounds good for the Darbone Woods powerlifting today. Lady Wolves, I think if I'm reading that right, y'all, could be a state championship. Just throwing that out there.
Leading off for the Timberwolves, number 4, Ethan Thrash.
All right, coming up, Ethan Thrash to lead it off, top of the order. Bounced one in there. J. Rob Breen on the mound with a 4-run lead, 4-0. Bottom third, it'll be Ethan, Bradley, and then Derby. Pitch low. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Straight to right field, and nice play. I thought it was going to drop in the right center gap. Corbin Peacock, he ran and then he had to slide as the ball was tailing off on a screecher. So the leadoff batter, Ethan, well, he was played well. In there, called strike one. Go back to our live streaming family out there. Just passing along the news. Pop foul. No balls. 2 strikes on Bradley Thrash. He got him fishing. Swung at a curveball for the second out. Total number of pitches so far for Breen, 28. Derby Hansen batting out of the third slot.
Now batting number 7, Derby Hansen.
Looks at a called strike one. Ball is low. Let me see, I got my planner out. So, yeah, Monday we're going to be playing Quitman. And then Tuesday, Calvary. I'll get them both for us all, y'all. Curveball high. So, looking good for Monday and Tuesday night right here. Lady Wolves going to be hosting Quitman. That should be a great game. That's a JV and varsity. And then at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, Calvary. Mighty swing, and it's going to drop in there as he got under it. So Hansen muscles a single to left. Had he got it on the barrel of the bat in the right place, that thing would have been crossing the lake by now, but he got enough of it, and it dropped in front of the left fielder, Kaysen Huggins, for a 2-out single. That's going to bring up the cleanup batter, Atkins. Jericho Atkins walked in the first. Looks at a pitch high. Bottom of the third, Sterlington Panthers 4-0. Low. So Atkins, he ran the count full his last time up. Has it in his advantage. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Hansen singled. He's at first. Fastball in there. Called strike one. Brushed him back at the belt. From the stretch, Breen delivers. Runner going. That's going to drop in for a base hit there to the left fielder, the hit and run. So now we got 2 Wolves aboard with 2 outs.
Base hit brings up number 21, Thorne Stripling.
All right, Donna, thank you. Check the broadcast. Appreciate that. So, did they win the state championship? That's what I'm gleaning from your text that they did. Here's the pitch. Right center field, over the second baseman, Thorne Stripling. Singles, that was backed up there nicely by Corbin Peacock. So we got an interesting situation developing here. Bases now are loaded with Wolves. For Dalton Albritton. Albritton. Chance to tie it. Got a little haze in the air. It's very dry out there, and so I know we're not supposed to burn, and yet I think they're conducting some controlled burning somewhere. Pop, foul. Albritton swung at the first one. Is this playable? Barely, no. Trey Birch, the first baseman, ran up to the fence. So Albritton trying to get them all back with 1 swing. Base hit will score 2. We'll take it either way, won't we? And the pitch. Curveball got him swinging. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way. All right, that is left field and deep. However, going back, over. It drops. Higgins drops it. So Albritton circling second, play at third, clears them.
Bases carrying triple by number 33, Dalton Albritton.
So Albritton sends one to the wall. It got in the glove of Kaysen Higgins. And then rolled out. So Hanson scores, Atkins scores, Stripling scores, and Albritton on at third with designated hitter Cisco. Pitch outside. So with 1 swing of the bat, Albritton brings us within 1. Sterlington up 4-3 here in the bottom of the third. Breen now struggling, 43 pitches. Bounced it. Justice puts the body in front of the ball, keeps Albritton down at third. Cisco got a board on a fielder's choice. High, walks him. So a pair of Wolves at the corners on a 2-out rally.
Grant Albritton.
So that's going to bring up Grant Albritton, and Justice out to the mound to talk to his pitcher, J-Rob Breen. Panthers with a record of 17-4. Timberwolves, 9 wins, 11 losses. So Martinez is aboard with a free pass. Albritton to the plate, right-handed batter. He grounded out third to first his last time up. Swings late, pops it, and it's going to be foul. Right over the shoulder. No balls, 1 strike. Grant Albritton batting out of the 8th slot. Swung late at that one. That one was coming in a little bit slow on the inside, and he said, you know what, I think I'm going to go for that one. So he digs himself a little hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 aboard. Trailing by 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Got him swinging. He went reaching and fishing, came up empty. However, D'Arbonne Woods plates 3 to pull within 1. To the top of the 4th we go when we return with D'Arbonne Woods trailing by 1, 4-3.
What's the score, boys? What did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League baseball today?
As we go to the top of the 4th inning, I am Rick Godley, and welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you spending and sharing some time with us here tonight. D'Arbonne Woods baseball, and on the mound, Dakota Jordan finds himself his teammates. They spotted him 3, so D'Arbonne Woods trails 4-3 leadoff. Top of the order is going to be Miller Sheets to face Albritton for the 3rd time. Dakota Jordan, ground ball to the right side. First baseman off the glove of Grant Albritton, tries to stay with it. I'll give him a hit. Although Albritton, it was hard hit the glove, the heel of his glove. And he tried to stay with it. Jordan covering, not in time, so the leadoff man aboard. Miller Sheets for head coach Mark Sims, Panthers. Good evening, Kay. Welcome in. Hey, Jolie, Kay, and Tama. Got some folks watching tonight. Trey Birch, the first baseman, pitches high. Nice spring afternoon. Weekend's going to be wonderful as well. And I did look up great game for Monday. I'll be doing the softball game for Quitman. Quitman coming to town. That should be a great game. Should be a great crowd. Pitch, foul, and out of play. And then Calvary's coming in on Tuesday. Calvary's a 5 o'clock pitch. Quitman's going to be a doubleheader starting at 4:30, and then the varsity after that. Looking forward to that. Thinking the weather's going to cooperate as much as I really enjoy it. We do need rain. Pitch. That one has got a lot of air under it. Calling for it is Ethan Thrash. In left center, pulls it in. Good play. I admire outfielders. When I did play centuries ago, literally, I was the infielder. How these outfielders do what they do amazes me. 1 out, 1 aboard. A 1-run game, 4-3 Sterlington. The third baseman batting in the 3rd slot, Devin Downs. Mighty swing, but he swings right through it. Strike 1. From the stretch, Dakota Jordan. That one he golfs back straight away. Ethan Thrash fighting a little bit of sun, but nicely done. Had a stellar put out in the 1st inning. Got on his motorcycle to his left and ran it down. Stellar play. Ethan Thrash stripling out in left. Atkins in right. So the cleanup batter, Corbin Peacock, right fielder, finds himself with 2 outs, 1 aboard. Pitch to Jordan. Ball in the dirt, blocked there by Albritton. Jordan with 60 pitches on the afternoon. Opening day all across Major League Baseball, but not for us. We've been playing some baseball. 20 games, ground ball. Joey Lee fields it. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Got 1 aboard. Peacock, Austin Hill, the center fielder's on deck. Top of the 4th inning, 4-3, Sterlington leads. Throw over to first. Sheets not taking too big of a lead, but enough to draw the attention of Dakota Jordan. Jordan looks in, he gets the sign. Now he comes home with the pitch and is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Sheets getting the attention of Dakota Jordan, who needs to get it into the strike zone. With the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Austin Hill, center fielder, on deck. Slow roller. Is it going to go foul? It does. Goes foul. So Peacock, with a big swing, got over it and bounced it, and it ran down the chalk line. Maybe about 10 feet. Albritton let it roll, foul. Peacock, the cleanup batter. He's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Singled in the first, got as far as third, then got aboard and scored with the error-a-thon that happened in the third. That ball is foul. Thrash retrieves it. Count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jordan with the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Took something off that one. I think it was a slow curve. Didn't get in, break in enough. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner going. Screamer down, foul ball. Down the line. It was fouled by maybe a foot, a little less than a foot. Would have been trouble, would have been a run. D'Arbonne Woods got 3 in the home half of the third to make it a 1-run game, 4-3. Evening, Jordan, welcome in. Peacock draws a walk. So the base on balls puts 2 Panthers on. Down at second goes Sheets. At first, Peacock. Timeout called. And third base coach. Again, I don't know if that's Mark Sims or that's Ben Sheets. Either way. 2 out, 2 aboard. Top of the 4th. Austin Hill to the plate, the right-handed batter, center fielder. Hill 1 for 1 and a run scored. Walked in the first. Pitch outside. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it into the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 aboard. Top of the 4th inning. Kaysen Huggins, the left fielder's on deck. Here's the pitch. Fouls it over the right side to the bus zone. So the center fielder, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jordan trying to get out of this half of the inning. Curveball bounces, gets away from Albritton. Runner going down to third. Throw, not in time. So Sheets to third, Peacock to second. Count now is 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runners in scoring position. Sterlington leads here in the top of the 4th, 4-3. Bounced it, that's getting away, and coming home the scores, Miller Sheets. Ball bounced in the dirt, so the wild pitch. Makes it 5-3. Panthers up by 2. Runner still in scoring position with 2 outs. The count full. Sun coming out. Now it's in the eyes. You can see Ethan Thrash got the glove up. And that's popped up. And second baseman Kennedy going back, calling for it, being called off by Ethan Thrash. Again, how the outfielders do what they do. Kudos to you. Third out, recorded by Ethan Thrash here, but not before. The Panthers pick up a run and they go up by 2. Bottom of the 4th we head as they lead 5-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, play ball!
Is your car ready to tackle driving this year? Beatty Oil Change can help. Hi, this is Lynn Malone. Every Chevron Haviland oil change at Speedy includes our signature 17-point inspection to catch small issues before they become big problems. We'll check fluids, filters, and tires while you wait. No appointment needed. Plus, students, seniors, and military members always save with our local discounts. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Visit us today at 315 North Service Road East in Ruston.
At Century Next Bank, we offer tailored solutions for what's next in your life. For your next opportunity, your next adventure, your next goal, your next challenge, your next idea, your next expansion. From personal checking accounts to home loans and small business growth. What's next for you starts here. Century Next Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom of the 4th inning, we head. I am Rick Godley with you here at the beautiful campus of Darbone Woods Charter School as Darbone Woods trails Sterlington by a score of 5-3, and leading off for the Wolves at the home half of the 4th, it's going to be the 9-1-2. 9-1-2, that's going to be Moss Kennedy, Ethan Thrash, and then Bradley Thrash. So Kennedy, Thrash, and Thrash to face J. Rob Breen. In there, called strike 1. Kennedy, second baseman, right-handed batter. The 0-1. Make it 0-2 as he fouls it into the screen. Ethan Thrash on deck. Kennedy 0 for 1. Flied out to center field his only other time up. Curveball. He swung late on that one. And fouled it into the screen. Pitch. Fastball low. Steely-eyed missile man there. Looked over the plate. Looked good. He withheld. Ball 1. He reaches forward, punches it to right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Get past Corbin Peacock, but not past enough. So a leadoff single for Kennedy. It's going to set us up here for the top of the order. Darbone Woods trailing 5-3, bottom of the fourth. So left-handed batter. Ethan 0 for 2. Likes to swing at the first pitch. Squares to bunt. Bunts it foul. A strike one. Ethan doing a yeoman's job, admirable job, roaming out in center field today for the Wolves. Facing Breen for the third time. Pitch is inside. Here's the 0-1. Squares to bunt, outside. Evens the count, 1-1. All right, Donna Barham confirmed Darbone Woods state champion. Way to go. I'll run over and tell the stadium announcer. Pitch inside and low. Donna, if you have his name or phone number, I don't. I could do it at the inning. 3 balls, 1 strike. Darbone Woods trying to get something going. They trail by 2. And he walked him. So Ethan aboard with the free pass we take. Thank you very much. 2 Wolves, and that's going to bring a conference on the mound. Here, I'll go over and tell the guy right now. How about that? All right, so the conference on the mound, I did go over and tell the stadium announcer, Darbone Woods. I do have a question on that, and I'll ask Josh, and I know Jolie's Lila set a state record shortstop for the Lady Wolves. I mean, I don't care who you are. That much weight and that much exertion, you got to have, your leg muscles got to hurt just a bit afterwards. All right. But still, I think she set a state record as well. All right, so Darbone Woods trying to get something cooking here against Breen. Squares to bunt. Bradley Thrash pulls back on it. Looks at ball 1. Moss Kennedy led off, got a single. He's at second. Ethan Thrash worked out a walk. He's down at first. Here's the 1-0 from Breen. Bunted into the into the concession stand. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Derby Hansen on deck. The 1-1. Inside. 2-1. Five to 3, Sterlington. We're in the bottom of the fourth. No outs, 2 aboard. District 4 state champions. Girls powerlifting. Beautiful bunt. And that's going to be a base hit. Well done, well placed.
Great bunt by number 19, Bradley Thrash. Brings up number 7, Derby Hansen.
So the bases are loaded, no outs. Nowhere to put them. Derby Hansen already has been a conference on the mound. Not sure what the coach wants to do, what he's going to do by leaving Breen in to face Hansen. Hansen, 2 for 2 today. Can tie the game with a knock. Bases loaded, no outs. Swings mightily at the first one and fouls it. Yeah, he was trying to put an exclamation point on the inning. Wind aiding the batter. It's center field to left. Pitch is low. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, he wanted it. Curveball. It does break into the zone. Hey, Cindy. Welcome in. D'Arbonne Woods trailing 5-3, but got something going here with no outs. Bottom of the fourth inning. Bases loaded. Derby Hansen at the plate. Pitch high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Sterlington Panthers came in 17-4, reigning state champions. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, base hit. Staying at third. Only one comes in. So Kennedy crosses the plate. RBI single for Jericho Atkins, and I think we're going to get a pitching change. We are. So the new pitcher, number 5, Braden Wooten. The pitcher on in relief of J. Rob Breen. We got something going here for D'Arbonne Woods. Kay, Cindy, Jordan, Jolie, I see you there. May have checked out. If not, appreciate you checking in. So Wooten, a right-handed batter, is going to inherit the bases loaded of Timberwolves. Ethan Thrash at third, Bradley Thrash at second. On at first, Derby Hansen for the cleanup batter, Jericho Atkins.
Panthers, number 5, Braden Wooten, in at the mound.
So Wooten, he's got to look right into the sun at 6:16 on a beautiful Thursday night here in the UP. Right-hander from the stretch, high. So Atkins looks at a pitch high. 3 Wolves aboard, no outs. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Mighty swing, a little late. Stirred it up, though. 1 ball, 1 strike again. Looks like he wanted to make the exclamation point. We got the base runners. Base hit means runs. Fouls it. I'll have to adjust that camera again. No problem. One ball, 2 strikes. Curveball, foul. Got to protect the plate with 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Swings at a pitch high. Keeps the at-bat alive because he's got to protect. With no outs, bases loaded. Opportunity here for Atkins. Stripling on deck. Got him. Threw the fastball. It was high, out of the zone. Atkins went for it, though. 1 out.
To the plate, number 21, Thorne Stripling.
That's going to bring up Stripling. Stripling, 1 for 2. Grounded out in the first. Singleton scored in the third. Pitch high. So now it's on the shoulders of Thorne Stripling. Braden Wooten on in relief of J-Rob Breen. Jordan back in. That one's hit deep to left. Going back. Yes, he
Number 21, Thorne Riley Stripling with a grand slam to clear the bases.
Yes, with 1 knock. Let's put 4 on the board for the Panthers here. What a feeling. Grand slam for Thorne Stripling. Puts the Timberwolves up 8-5. I wonder if they, I wasn't looking, did they do an appeal? Touch them all.
For the Timberwolves.
So Thorne got under that one, and the wind is lazily favoring, not much as it was earlier, over the head of Kason Huggins, left field, left center. So that's going to bring up Dalton Albritton with 1 out. Hit him.
Hit by pitch for Dalton Albritton.
So Albritton's hit.
Brings up number 5. Cisco
Keeps
Martinez.
the drive alive.
I'll get it together one day.
Gets the crowd all into it as he should. Cisco Martinez now to face Braden Wooten. 3-run lead for Darbon Woods. Left-handed batter facing the relief pitcher. Pitch catches the outside part of the plate. Strike 1. So this is Cisco's first time to see the relief pitcher, Braden Wooten. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Runner going. He's going to get there. Albritton. He can motor. So he swipes the bag as Wooten wasn't really paying attention. Need more insurance runs. Ground ball back through the box. And that's going to bring home Albritton. RBI single for the designated hitter, Cisco Martinez.
Number 13, Grant Albritton.
Keep going, Grant. Let's go, buddy.
Darbon Woods up 9-5. Dolly Parton should write a song about that. In there, called strike 1. So Grant Albritton, the 9th batter up. We only have 1 out. Fouls it. The Wolves seem to like the pitches high. They must look fatter coming in. Sun setting here at 6:22 on the campus of Darbone Woods Charter School, Farmerville, Louisiana. Curveball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 aboard. Cisco Martinez down at first. And now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes on the scoreboard. I must have missed one. Curveball, base hit. Oh, to the right side. Yes, gets by Bellinger. So in opposite field, single for Grant Albritton.
That's number 9, Moss Kennedy at the plate.
That's going to bring up Moss Kennedy, who led off the inning, and that's going to bring out. Give me time to fix the camera, so let me do that with them. So we did a little bit of camera work there. Got that one back down that right pole and behind the. Let's see who's on the mound. I didn't get his number. Number 13 it is. So Ethan Grissom. So Grissom on in relief.
13, Ethan Grissom in on the mound. Once again, we have
next
Moss
pitcher
Kennedy,
for
batting for the Timberwolves.
Sterlington, Grissom. So Moss Kennedy batting around the order here in the bottom of the 4th. And the Timberwolves got 2 aboard, still 1 out. Pitch in the dirt. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, watching. Appreciate you. 9-5, congratulations. If you don't know, if you haven't heard, Darbone Woods, the girls, the powerlifting team, state champions. Straight away center field, and that is Austin Hill. He parks under it, so Kennedy will sky fly out. These 2 teams will meet up tomorrow night in Sterlington. We'll not have that one. Next time you and I get together, looking forward to Monday night's softball game, Whitman. And then Tuesday night, do both back-to-back, Calvary. Pitch, that one gets away from Justice Cisco. He gets down to third. And Albritton, the second, puts him in scoring position for Ethan Thrash. Now Thrash check it, it's Bradley Thrash. I see number 4. What happened? Do we have his base hit straight back through the box? That's going to score Cisco. And Albritton almost went for it, didn't. So how do we, this is
Number 19.
So he switched him, okay.
Up to the plate.
So now this is Ethan Thrash. That was Bradley Thrash. Another run across. Timberwolves up 10-5 in the bottom of the fourth. Bradley Thrash, big lead out there from Ethan. Curveball in there, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know how it could have happened, but crazier things have happened for me. Ethan did lead us off, and Bradley batted second, but somehow they got switched in the order here because that's Ethan at the plate. Bradley's on at first. Don't ask me how. Stranger things have happened. What we do know and what really counts is a score, 10-5. Hit the pitcher right back at him, and that's going to be a base hit. Wolves bats are lit.
RBI base hit.
That hit the thigh of Ethan Grissom.
Derby Hansen.
And let's see, he's going to be looked at. I'm not sure if it hit his hand or hit his thigh. Hit his hand. So that's going to be it for Ethan Grissom. So we're going to get another pitcher in. As a run will score. Now Darbone Woods goes up. 11-5 here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, 2 aboard. He seemed all right, but I mean, yeah, it hurt. So Darbone Woods here in the bottom of the fourth have scored 8 runs. They got 2 aboard still. Bradley Thrash at second, Ethan at first. Derby Hansen to the plate to face Hollingsworth first time. Pitch in there for a called strike. Miguel, welcome in to the streamcast this evening. Again, if y'all have not heard, state champions for Darbone Woods. Girls powerlifting, mighty swing, strike on Derby Hansen. So he's dug himself a hole here. Why not finish this thing out with 4 more runs, huh? Sterlington, formidable foe. This game is far from over. That one is popped to the right side. Brady Bellinger calling for it, and he pulls it in, but not before. Darbone Woods scores 8. The big knock, the grand slam home run by Thorne Stripling. Top of the 5th, we will head when we return. Darbone Woods leading 11-5.
At Century Next Bank, we offer tailored solutions for what's next in your life. For your next opportunity, your next adventure, your next goal, your next challenge, your next idea, your next expansion. From personal checking accounts to home loans and small business growth. What's next for you starts here. Century Next Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbone Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Play ball!
What's the score, boys? What did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League baseball today?
Well, we're going to be heading into the top of the fifth inning as a huge, huge inning for D'Arbonne Woods there in the bottom of the fourth, scoring 8 runs. They lead by a score of 11-5. Here in the top of the fifth, still on the mound, is Dakota Jordan for head coach Joey Lee. And Dakota's work is to retire the next 9. Kaysen Huggins, the first victim, stepping up, the left fielder, batting in the 6th slot. So it's going to be Huggins, Breen, and Matt, the 6, 7, and 8 batters. In there, called strike 1. So Dakota Jordan finds himself up by 6, 11-5 here in the top of the fifth. Ball outside. Leadoff batter, Huggins, the left fielder. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a lot of it. Is it going to drop in? And yes, in front of Thorne Stripling. But he got his glove and prevented it. Nice dive. A long single. Risky chance. But we know Stripling will take a chance. He dove. Didn't get by him. So he holds Huggins to a single. Leadoff single here, top of the fifth inning. Breen to the plate. Trying to get some chirping out of the dugout. First pitch, this is popped to the left. This is Hansen going out, and he's calling everybody off. Boy, and it almost got over his head, but he got it. Probably was Thorne's to have, but Hansen called him off early in that one. Either way, 1 out, we'll take it on 1 pitch. Designated hitter, Christian Matt. Matt is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice and a walk. So one out, 1 aboard. 1 ball, no strikes. From the stretch, Jordan. Pitch low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. What a beautiful night here. Saturday I'll be doing a bass fish weigh-in, not at D'Arbonne, with Media Bass, North Louisiana Division, Greg Terzier. We're going to be at Caney. That'll be a 2, maybe 3 p.m. weigh-in time. We'll live stream that. Pitch is in there. Call strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 aboard. Top of the fifth. D'Arbonne Woods 11-5 over the Panthers. Never say die with Sterlington. That's bounced. It gets by All-Britain. Runner staying. So 3 balls, 1 strike. The number 8 in the lineup order. Dakota with 82 pitches on the afternoon. From the stretch, the 3-on-1 pitch will be on the way. In there, call strike 2. So Jordan, he paints the outside part of the plate for the second strike, make it a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 aboard, top of the fifth. 11-5. Timberwolves over the Panthers. Got him. Nice pitch from Jordan. Took a little bit off of it. Throw down to first. It gets by All-Britain. So down to second, scoots Huggins. However, now 2 outs on the number 9th in the order. Second baseman Brady Bellinger. Bellinger to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice. That one's straight to left, check it, right center field, and that one is going to get past Ethan Thrash to the wall. He gets it. 1 run comes in, stand-up double. for Brady Bellinger, right center field. Ethan couldn't get that one. That's in the deepest part where you can possibly go. Gave it a great rundown. So Sterlington scratches one back here in the top of the fifth with 2 outs. Miller Sheets, leadoff batter. This is a ground ball, second base. Moss Kennedy taps the glove over to first, and Grant Albritton. I'm not sure if it was an errant throw or either way, Albritton dropped the ball. Coming around to score is Bellinger. There was a collision at first as Sheets turned to go to second base. I'm not really sure. Definitely an error because Kennedy had all the time in the world, and sometimes when you think you have all the time in the world, you just take something off your throw. And maybe it was just wide for Albritton. Sheets aboard with another run in. Runner going. Throw to second. In time. Yes! A good gun by Dalton Albritton. So Miller Sheets trying to do a little thievery. Gets justice from Albritton, and he's gunned down at second base with minimal damage there. 2 runs in. Bottom of the fifth we go as D'Arbonne Woods leads now 11-7.
Is your car ready to tackle driving this year? BD Oil Change can help. Hi, this is Lynn Malone. Every Chevron Haviland oil change at Speedy includes our signature 17-point inspection to catch small issues before they become big problems. We'll check fluids, filters, and tires while you wait. No appointment needed. Plus, students, seniors, and military members always save with our local discounts. Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Visit us today at 315 North Service Road East in Ruston.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean. Sparkling clean in 4 minutes. We'll show you how.
Get it clean as can be. Yeah, baby. Right now.
Come on down. You will see.
A great wash.
Free vacuums. Cool technology. Rocket Fast Car Wash.
Rocket Fast.
It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Now with 5 convenient locations in Northeast Louisiana.
What's the score, boys? What did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League baseball today?
Play ball!
And the bottom of the fifth inning, we find our score 11-7. D'Arbonne Woods leading, and it's going to be Jericho Atkins. Atkins to lead us off here in the bottom of the fifth, facing the number 4 pitcher for Sterlington, Cade Hollingsworth, and Atkins looks at a called strike 1. So to be Atkins, Stripling, and Albritton here in the bottom of the fifth as D'Arbonne Woods clinging to a 4-run lead, 11-7. Big hit of the game, a grand slam from Thorne Stripling. In there, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Atkins, the right fielder. Ooh, got him. You can see Atkins look at the umpire. And the umpire kind of took a little bit of time. Anyway, called out on strikes, 1 out. Here's the man of the hour, Thorne Stripling. Who do we have? May or may not be watching. Jolie, Jordan, Miguel, Caroline, Jordan. Straight away, center field. That one's got some to it. Austin Hill, pretty much as far as you can go. Stripling, dead center field. Flies out. Impressive, but an out nonetheless.
Dalton Albritton up to the plate.
So it's Dalton Albritton's turn with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Hollingsworth high. So far, he's thrown 8 pitches. Cade Hollingsworth, J. Rob Breen started, went 3 innings. Braden Wooten came on in relief. Didn't do too well. That is high to the right field. Corbin Peacock coming in. Gets it. So, kind of quick work here for the Panthers. 3 up, 3 down. That means 5 innings now in the books. Got to get 6 more outs for D'Orban Woods as they lead 11-7. So we got a relief pitcher, pitching change, and it's going to be Derby Hansen on in relief for head coach Joey Lee. Job well done for Dakota Jordan. Jordan now in the books. He's up 11-7. We're in the top of the 6th inning, so it's up to Derby Hansen. He's going to be taking on 2, 3, and 4, top of the 6th for head coach Joey Lee. Let's see what we got. Stripling still out in the left. Ethan Thrash. Center field, it is Grant Albritton playing third, Bradley Thrash at short, Dakota Jordan out to right, and then Derby on the mound. We'll set that all for you again. Atkins at first, Grant Albritton goes over to third, Bradley comes in because Derby's on the mound, Bradley Thrash at short. Outfield stays the same, not really, because Dakota Jordan's around in right. So we're going to get ready to go here in the top of the 6th inning with D'Orban Woods leading by a score of 11-7. You and I will get together next Monday night. A great game in store for us. It's softball. Quitman coming to take on the Lady Wolves. We'll have that game. That's Monday night. And then Tuesday, Calvary. Birch to lead it off to face Hansen. Curveball, low. D'Orban Woods leads in the top of the 6th by a score of 11-7. Nice fastball in there, called strike 1. These two teams will pick it up and play tomorrow over in Sterlington. Not going to have the game for you on that one. That one's fouled. Back over the shoulder past the buses here on the beautiful campus of D'Orban Woods Charter School. So Hansen ahead of the leadoff batter here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. He got him on the handcuffs. Let's see, Ethan Thrash got a long way to go, but he can do it, and he did it. Again, how they do this into the sky, not only that and the sun, but, man, he covered a lot of real estate. First man up is the first man out. Trey Birch, he flies out to short, right center. That was handled by Thrash. Devin Downs, the third baseman, big right-handed batter. He swings at the first pitch, a curveball from Hansen, who got way out in front of it. Strike 1, no balls, 1 strike. 7-11. Got out of the way. The ball didn't break. Sterlington 7, D'Orban Woods 11. Top of the 6th inning. Again, Monday night, Quitman. That'll be a double header. Should be a great crowd for that, and a great crowd for Calvary on Tuesday night. Fouls it to the right side. So Hansen, he's moving the ball around on him. New pitcher on in relief for Dakota Jordan, who's now out in right field. D'Arbonne Woods girls powerlifting state champions. Congratulations. Athletic director, coach Josh Barham, the ground ball to third, and this up over to first. Not good because Albritton to Atkins. So Albritton's in with the switching. So Albritton got it, but threw wide to Jericho Atkins now at first. So 1 out, 1 aboard for Corbin Peacock. Ground ball, that gets under the glove again of Albritton. Just in. Gonna run on Thorne Stripling, and he's gonna be safe. Heads up base running there by Devin Downs. As it got by Thorne Stripling, it was rolled. It got by Albritton. Stripling fielded it. Downs saw that he had a chance. He took it. Aggressive base running. So with 1 out, Sterlington now has 2 aboard in scoring position for Austin Hill, facing Derby Hansen for the first time. Defensive changes here costing us here late, but had to be done. Good curveball called strike 1. So Grant Albritton playing third because Bradley Thrash went to short because Derby Hansen's on the mound. That one is a slow pop. Is it going to be caught by Moss Kennedy? And tagging at third. Not in time. Throw down to third. Not in time either. So Hill pops out to the second baseman. Aggressive heads up running and tagging up. Devin Downs scores. And then with a chance, Albritton to get Peacock at third, but not in time. So we got an out. They got a run. And it's Huggins' turn to face Derby Hansen. Nice pitch. Curveball in there. Strike 1. Getting uncomfortably close. 11-8. Need this out here. Runner at third is Peacock. That's going to drop in for a base hit and another run scored to left field. So an RBI single. 11-9. Top of the 6th inning. 2 outs. Breen, starting pitcher here tonight for the Panthers. Breen 0 for 1. Had a sacrifice. Actually, he's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. Squares to bunt in the dirt. Albritton blocks it. So we got a runner at first with 2 outs. That's Huggins. Breen faked a bunt look. Let's see what he does with 2 outs. He does square. Curveball's in there for a strike. Nice pitch. So Breen backed off, but looked at a called strike. From the stretch, on in relief of Jordan Hansen with 2 outs. Fouls it into the screen. One ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Desperately need to get this one right here and get out of the top of the 6th inning. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled it. Hit the plate and then hit his ankle. Not a good feeling. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. One aboard, 11-8, 2 runs in for the Panthers, cutting the lead, 11-9. Curveball breaks nowhere, stays upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Designated hitter on deck, Matt. Hansen from the stretch. Fouls it into the screen. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see Derby reach back. Pull the string on this one, my friend. And they did! Yes! But not before the Panthers. They claw back 2. Bottom of the 6th we head. Clinging by 2 we are. It's 11-9. Darbone Woods over Sterlington. Well, we got a good one going here as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Good evening, one and all. I am Rick Godley and Sterlington. They just got 2, so they trail by 2 as Darbone Woods leads by a score of 11-9. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off is going to be Cisco Martinez, Grant Albritton, and then Moss Kennedy, the bottom third of the order, to face Cade Hollingsworth, the 4th pitcher used. J. Rob Breen started, went 3 innings.
Now batting number 5, Cisco Martinez.
Cisco had an RBI single in the big 4th inning when we scored 8 runs. Looks at a called strike 1. Bottom of the 6th, 3 outs away from a victory over Sterlington, 17-4. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Darbone Woods girls powerlifting state champions. Congratulations, 1-1. Lila Jones setting a state record. She'll have enough time to foul down the first, check at third base side, opposite field, to rest up before Monday night's game. Killer schedule for the softball. I'll get them both. On Monday it is Quitman, perennial power, and then Calvary, perennial power. Against perennial power, Darbone Woods Lady Wolves softball. High and away, 2 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff batter, bottom of the 6th. Darbone Woods leads by 2. 11-9. Fouls it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cisco 1 for 2. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the 2nd. Walked in the 3rd, and as mentioned, singled. Singled in a run in the 4th. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cade Hollingsworth on, 4th pitcher. Walked him. Leadoff batter aboard. here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Sure could use some insurance runs. Trailing by 2 to Sterlington. Sterlington got 1 in the 1st, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. He's going to bring up Grant Albritton. Bunts it foul. Albritton playing at 3rd with pitching change. Bradley Thrash started at 3rd. He went to short. Hansen came in from short. And Jericho went over to 1st because Grant went to 3rd. If you followed all that, and you did. 1 ball, he squares to bunt, lays it down, nice one. That's got to come off the mound. Hollingsworth's got to throw to 1st, and he does. Sacrifice successful. Cisco down to 2nd. As Hollingsworth came off the mound, fielded it cleanly to 1st, which is Birch. So Kennedy up. Kennedy flied out to center twice. Singleton scored once. Flies out a foul ball. May hit the bus. Nope, bounces right over it. Runner at 2nd. Cisco Martinez, leadoff walk. That looks like it may, nope, is it fly ball right to the second baseman. Wasn't sure if it was going to sneak through to right field. It did fade away, so Kennedy pops out to his counterpart, second baseman, Brady Bellinger. So top of the order we go. This is Bradley Thrash. Again, somehow I had him switched, and they switched. Ground ball to the right side. Bellinger, no, it's going to get Birch off. He's going to get to Hollingsworth covering. Nice defensive play. That's how you do it. And that's all for us here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We got 3 more outs to go, clinging to a 2-run lead. It is D'Arbonne Woods over Sterlington by a score of 11 to 9.
At Century Next Bank, we offer tailored solutions for what's next in your life. For your next opportunity, your next adventure, your next goal, your next challenge, your next idea, your next expansion. From personal checking accounts to home loans and small business growth. What's next for you starts here. Century Next Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Benoit Ford Farmerville and Benoit Chevrolet GMC are proud to be your car and truck dealership and proud to support D'Arbonne Woods Charter School Timberwolves football. Benoit, with new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, along with the service that you can trust. Proud supporters of Timberwolves football. Benoit Ford Farmerville, and now also Benoit Chevrolet GMC. Your vehicle needs made easy at BenoitFordNorth.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Godley here with you as we head to the 7th, top of the 7th inning. And it is going to be up to Derby Hansen to face and retire the 8-9-1. 8-9-1. It's going to be the designated hitter Christian Matt, Brady Bellinger, and then Miller Sheets. Leading by 2. Top of the 7th inning. Christian Matt. Sacrificed in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, and then struck out his last at bat. Takes a swing at a curveball. Good curveball from Derby Hansen. These Panthers have not seen Hansen. It was Dakota Jordan who went 5 innings. His teammates spotted him The big inning in the fourth, a grand slam home run by Thorne Stripling. Another curveball, and no, inside, ball one. Top of the seventh. First of two, another game tomorrow. They're going to be playing in Sterlington on that one. Foul down the third base side. So Derby's got the count advantage, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Derby Hansen. On the way. Bounced it. So if you got to waste one, that's the one to do it. Now the count is even. 3 outs away. See the crew out there. The D crew, D'Arbonne Woods crew. 2 balls, 2 strike pitch on the way. Low. So Matt, who found himself looking up a 1 ball, 2 strike count, now he's managed to run it full, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Fouls it. So Derby Hansen with 25 pitches. Matt fouls it off. On deck is Bellinger, then the top of the order. Critical. First man up here in the top of the 7th inning. The defending state champion Sterlington Panthers. Then the year before in 2024 got to the championship game. Fell that one, so they're state runner-ups. Timeout call. So here we go, top of the 7th. 3 balls, 2 strikes, lead-off batter. D'Arbonne Woods leads by 2, 11-9. And that's an opposite field base hit. Good piece of hitting. Matt goes the opposite way on that one. With a leadoff single, Brady Bellinger steps up to face Derby Hansen. Let's see if we can't turn 2.
Okay, defense.
Get the pitcher's best friend. Left-handed batter. Ground ball right side, that's foul. So Bellinger, 1 for 2. Fielder's choice in the second, grounded out in the third, doubled and scored in the 5th. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouls that into the screen. So now the count in Derby Hansen's favor. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs, 1 aboard, top of the 7th. Low ball. Wasted one there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bellinger, the second baseman. From the stretch. Bounced, walked, hit in front of Albritton. Nice play by him to keep it in front of him. Matt wasn't running. Stays at first. Left-handed second baseman, batting in the 9th slot. With the 2-2 on the way. Ground ball to the right side. Kennedy, he gets it. Taps the glove. He goes to first. He couldn't get to second. Got the sure out on the fielder's choice. Wisely done. Will take the out. Runner advances to second. 2 outs away. Heading into the heart of the order, top of the order, is going to be Miller Sheets. Sheets. I got him 3 for 4. No, he was aboard on an error last time. Hit to right center field. That's going to drop. Jericho Atkins gets it. He throws it into the cutoff man, rounding third, coming home. An RBI single for Sheets. Brings them to within 1. We're in the top of the 7th. 1 out. Trey Birch, the first baseman, 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Facing Hansen for the first time. Big cut, swings through it. He was trying to launch that out to the old Folly Beach. Big right-handed batter. Ground ball. This is thrashed to second. Gets 1. Wisely done. Moss Kennedy couldn't make the turn. We got 2 outs. Couldn't turn the 2 as the ball just didn't get locked into his throwing hand. Either way, he didn't throw it away. 2 outs. 1-run game. 11-10. Devin Downs, the third baseman. Curveball in there. Call strike 1. Downs, big. He had to have played football as well. 0-1. Popped. Is it playable? No. Albritton gave chase. So here we go, top of the 7th inning, clinging to a 1-run lead. 1 runner aboard, 2 outs. 2 outs. Count 0-2. We'll let the crowd make the call. Let's see what Derby is going to throw him. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Guess he didn't swing at that one. Ball got away from Albritton. So down to second goes Birch.
One more.
So 1 more. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see what's up Derby's sleeve. Albritton going out. Wonder if they got crossed on those signals. Again, congratulations for all of y'all. If you're just listening, the Darbone Woods girls powerlifting team, state champions. Congratulations, athletic director and coach Josh Barham and all the team. Our next time you and I will get together will be Monday evening, as we'll be doing the softball. Quitman coming to town, and then Tuesday, Calvary. And here we go. Tying run in scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's let the crowd make the call. A 1-2 on the way. Foul ball. Over the head of Grant Albritton, now playing third. Count stays the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes, a 1-run game here in the top of the 7th inning. Hansen with 39 pitches. On in relief, Dakota Jordan, who pitched 5. Here comes the 1-2. To left field, Thorne, he's under it, gets it, winner, we win.
That's going to be ball game.
So there's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, 11-10, Darbone Woods over Sterlington, taking the first of 2. Again, for everybody who's watching, I do appreciate you coming in. We'll see you Monday night. Congratulations to Darbone Woods as they defeat Sterlington Panthers by a final score of 11-10. Till Monday, y'all have a great weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely.